I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what we're seeing on the boat tour. I'm not seeing the chat right now, but let me see. I'll let you take a look at the boat that we're on. This is Spongerama Boat Tours out of Tarpon Springs, Florida, about 45 minutes north of Tampa. This is just coming in back to Tarpon Springs. We went out to Anclo Island. We went out to Anclo Island and toured the beach. They give you 30 minutes. And most of these, there's about 3 or 4 boat tours out of Tarpon Springs. They're all pretty similar. They sail out to Anclo Island and give you about 30 minutes to walk the beach, gather seashells. And so we did that, and now we're coming back into Tarpon Springs. So I'm not seeing your chat if any of you are saying anything, or maybe you're just not saying anything. This is the first day of filming Tarpon Springs in Dunedin. Not sure if we're going to make this one video or 2 separate videos, one for Tarpon Springs and one for Dunedin. But we're going to do boat tours both in Tarpon Springs and Dunedin. In Dunedin, you can go out to Honeymoon Island and then sail out to an island out there that's in the middle of the Gulf. Hey, Dickerson, see you. All right, now I'm seeing your chats. Good afternoon. Beautiful weather here in Florida. It was chilly this morning, but it got in the upper 50s. I know that's not chilly for many of you. But now it's warming up. It's probably in the mid-70s, so just absolutely perfect weather. And it should be like that for the next 4 days on the Nature Coast. Although this really isn't the Nature Coast. This is just right on the border of the Sun. Hey, thanks, Dickerson. I appreciate that super chat. The Sun Coast goes, actually, it starts right about here at Tarpon Springs and goes down Tampa as part of the Sun Coast, Clearwater Beach, St. Petersburg, that's all Sun Coast. And I think Anna Maria Island and Sarasota is still considered the Sun Coast. But then when you go just a little bit north of here, this is a part of Pinellas County. Pinellas County is where St. Petersburg is at. And we're at the very northern end of Pinellas County, which is Tarpon Springs and Holiday, Florida, Holiday, Florida is right on the, you see the river there. Holiday, Florida is to the left. Hey, yeah, hope to go to, Tarpon Springs on Friday. Yeah, you know, I might be filming Friday. I think my plan is now, I'm doing Tarpon Springs today, and then tomorrow and Thursday, going to do Dunedin. Got a ball game, spring training ball game between the Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays, which have their spring training in Dunedin, and they're playing the Bradenton Orioles tomorrow. So, going to do that, and then probably. And then we got Thursday and Friday. So, but anyway, as I was saying, to the left is Holiday, Florida, and then to the right there is Dunedin. There's a boat. I think that's a fishing charter there, Sundance 2. But it's about, I think, 3 or 4 nautical miles from the Gulf into Tarpon Springs. So I'd say I'm guessing we'll probably get about 10 minutes before we arrive back out there. Hey, I saw that. Was that Brazil that I saw? Yeah, great to see you. God bless Brazil. Thanks again for that super chat, Dickerson's. Much appreciated. I was hoping that 4 o'clock wouldn't be too early for you all, but the one thing that this video is going to feature is a lot of food. Oh, yeah, it is Brazil. Now I see you, Everett. Thank you. Yeah, what's the weather in New Jersey, Dickerson? Yeah, yep. Yeah, the food, I ordered this Greek sampler. and it was like enough for at least 2 people. I'll show you it on the video, but just great food from Yanni's. In fact, met the owner there and I talked to him a little bit. Just a great story. The nice thing about Tarpon Springs, it's full of these mom and pop places. It's not a corporate place at all. It's a little bit like Anna Maria Island, though not as big as Anna Maria Island. It has a little bit different vibe than Anna Maria Island too. Oh, you're feeling spring there. That's good. Yeah, that's right. Yesterday was the first day of spring. But this video, I'm going to show you a lot of the food. I'm going to show you the big restaurants that everybody goes to. And then I'm also going to try to show you the smaller restaurants that are just kind of off the main drag, the main street, like Dio Docanis. I can't remember how to pronounce it, but I'll get that right when we do the video. But that's the main street in Tarpon Springs. To the left here is the biggest marina in Tarpon Springs. Again, that's technically considered Holiday, Florida, which is the far north city of Pinellas County. This is for those of you who are looking to move to Florida. I ran into some people who knew us or from Virginia earlier today, and they were down here just driving around looking for a good place to move to. And this is one of them. There's some places I do video of that, I wouldn't want to live in, like our last video, Miami Beach. There's no way I would want to live in Miami Beach or Miami. But this Tarpon Springs, Dunedin, this is not only a good place to visit, but this is also a good place to live. And it's not very crowded. Tarpon Springs.
The shallow waters. Let's see if we can find some dolphins back there.
Look.
You ever watch a fishing show?
Thanks again, Dickerson. Appreciate the contribution.
The water's kind of shallow, but there's some pretty big fish back here. Yeah, there's snook, there's redfish, there's trout, there's even tarpons in the shallow water around here.
But you see the boat. I don't have my gimbal on this, so I'm trying to hold it make sure it's not too shaky. But this is a pretty good sized boat. It's a catamaran. It's kind of really like a combination of a pontoon and a catamaran, but the bottom part is, the base is a catamaran. There's Spongerama cruises, Odyssey cruises. There's another one that's pretty popular. I don't really know what the difference is between all of them. There's a good place to rent boats too. That's right near the dock here. Thanks again, Dickerson. Puppuccino, I saw that puppuccino for Bella.
And actually tell how shallow it's getting. Got about 3 feet of water beneath the boat. We only need 2 feet to float down from any water.
So this right in front of us, I believe this is considered Tarpon Springs, more the residential area. Oh, and the river, this is called the Anclote River. The Anclote River separates Tarpon Springs from Holiday, Florida. Tarpon Springs also has an old Florida vibe, like Anna Maria was old Florida, but Tarpon Springs is different. Of course, it's Greek. It was, in fact, let me show you what built Tarpon Springs. Right here. This is what built Tarpon Springs. A whole culture of people who know how to cook. The Greeks came here to dive for these things, sponges, and that's what helped to build this community. This is, while there are more places in the U.S. that have more Greeks, like New Jersey, Dickerson, I think New Jersey actually has more Greeks, but per capita, Tarpon Springs has the largest Greek population per capita. I think Chicago also has more Greeks as far as numbers, but I'll tell you, the food here is just out of this world. Both the Greek food as well as the seafood. There's great seafood here, obviously, because we're on the water. So we yeah, you got tons of Greeks there. Yeah, the diners are famous. Yeah, Yeah, Hero. Yeah, I'll try to get you a Hero. I can send it to you in New Jersey, Dickerson, but it might get cold by the time you get it. Yeah, so I was concerned, in the Gulf. Well, actually, it's not even in the Gulf yet. I don't think it's around the Keys, but there's a huge area of seaweed that's supposed to be larger than some states that's in the Gulf. So that's why I was in a race to do this video before the seaweed comes up our coast. We've had a little bit of red tide on the Gulf Coast. Fortunately, it's not. I looked at all the maps in this region, and it's I'm reading your comments. Yeah. I looked at all the maps for this region. For right now, the latest information I could find, there's a low bit of red tide here in Tarpon Springs, but it's not noticeable. You can't smell anything. It looks pretty normal. And in Honeymoon Island, there's 0 low tide right now. Now all that can change, but there's parts of the Gulf Coast that are getting some heavier red tide right now. So that's one of the things that happens from time to time on the Gulf is the red tide. And then we got the seaweed issue that apparently is coming. They're still hoping it doesn't hit the beaches of the west coast of Florida, but it's supposed to be like hundreds of miles long and wide. So I wanted to get all the good areas of this beautiful coastline before we get hit by any seaweed or red tide. I'll let you see some of these homes on the side here. So here on our Miami video, I was bragging about how the crime has gone down in Miami, and just this last weekend we had 2 shootings in Miami Beach. But even with that, the crime rate in Miami is down. Spring break just gets so out of control, and especially in South Beach. I was aware of that, which is why I did Miami Beach in late February, early March. Hey, Joe and John. Oh, hi, John. I'm saying hello to Joe. Where's Joe? So the plan is to do Tarpon Springs and Dunedin, and then I'm still thinking St. Petersburg too. I got to do Tampa 2023, but I'm thinking in my head I probably want to do St. Petersburg a higher priority than even the Tampa 2023.
Now, if I were to make a right-hand turn,
oh, that's okay, John.
If I were to continue beyond that drawbridge, I would end up in the Spring Bayou. That's where all the manatees stack up this time of year when it's kind of cold out. And every year on January the 6th, we host our largest event in the city. It's called Epiphany. It's where the young boys dive into the water and go retrieve the wooden cross. That's every January 6th. It symbolizes the baptism of Jesus Christ in our Greek Orthodox religion. Yeah,
he was talking about the Epiphany. That's a big thing at Tarpon Springs.
That particular bridge was featured in one of the Dolphin Tale movies. The Dolphin Winter by the prosthetic flute. A young boy swear rode his bicycle over the bridge from his house and ended up at Clearwater Marine Aquarium. Clearwater Marine Aquarium is in the city south of here.
Yep.
Some of the sponge docks was featured in that film as well.
Yep, we featured that in our Clearwater Beach video. Hopefully you can hear that narration there. That's why I was being quiet. But yeah, he's talking about the Epiphany. Every January 6th, they have kids or teenagers. I don't know what the age limit is, but they dive into the water. They throw a cross in the water, and then they dive into it. And it's usually freezing cold water during that time of year. And they dive for it. Whoever gets it supposedly gets good luck for the rest of the year. And I think they get a few other things too. But I saw that this last year and was really thinking about filming it, but we were in Sarasota, and so my priority was Sarasota. But I would love to have that on video, so maybe I can find stock footage of that. If not, I'm definitely going to be talking about it because that's a big part of Tarpon Springs tradition. So if you're here in early January, that's something. It's a pretty big deal. This last year, I believe they had 12,000 people to watch that Epiphany event.
Take across the river. There's a little cove back there. Let's go into that cove. See if there's any dolphins back there.
All right, we're looking for dolphins.
Pelicans know where to hang out. And here's where all the seafood gets brought in.
What's that?
Looking for the dolphins?
Yep. Want to say hi to YouTube?
Hi.
Yeah. Oh, so let me go ahead and turn the camera back around. There's another cruise you can see way up there, the orange boat. I filmed that a little bit earlier today. I got good shots of that. That's probably the best looking boat cruise. I'm not sure what they do different than this cruise. But there's an island of gorgeous homes. I was going to ask the narrator what island this is. Did y'all know what island this is? No.
Out in front of the boat, it's called Anclote Isles.
Anclote Isles. Yep. So this is Anclote Isles there. There's a home. I see a home there for you, Dickerson. It's got your name on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of marine fabricators in our area. In this cove right here towards the back, this is where our boat actually got built. Right here, right around the bend.
So we're starting to come into the Tarpon Springs docks, known as the Sponge Dock area. You know these houses, I'm sure they're somewhat expensive, but I'll bet you also they're going to be a lot cheaper than Sarasota. Some of the homes we saw in Sarasota and Anna Maria Island. That's why I think this is a good area to live in. Of course, it's going to be more expensive close to the coast, but relatively this area is kind of not as well known. I mean, a lot of people know Tarpon Springs, but a lot of people don't. They do it in Greek churches up there in Jersey. Oh, yeah. Now that takes a lot of courage to dive in the waters in New Jersey. Yeah, that's that probably makes this look like Sunday school. You know, I'm guessing the temperatures of the waters here are maybe in the 50s, 60s. Oh gosh, New Jersey has got to be close to freezing.
The company to the right is called Duckworths. Yeah, they build steel hull vessels. They're working on a project now, and I believe the Mr. Pete is probably one of the brand new boats they just built. Those end up mostly in the Northeast.
Yeah, I hear you, Dickerson. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost, but yeah, I think now we're starting to come into the Tarpon Springs harbor. There's a lot of boats. Yeah, all 40 degrees, yeah. Heck yeah.
That's true. That is true.
So, if you saw one of our shorts over the weekend,
There's a blue and white travel lift right here. It says Riverhawk Marine on it. That is the largest travel lift on the entire west coast of Florida. It's right here in Tarpon Springs. That's how they put the big boats into the water. That blue and white travel lift.
oh, okay, right there. That's what he was talking about, that lift way there beyond the trees. It's supposed to be the largest, I think he said, in West Florida. Yeah, so looking to do the Smoky Mountains in May, which will be a 3-video series. Yeah, you'll be lucky to get to cross, yeah. Yeah, and I think here there's like 40 to 60 kids that get in the water and try to find that cross. So it's It's probably not easy. But
We went north, we went south, we went to the east, we went to the west, all while we were searching for them dolphins. Folks, these are wild dolphins. They're very unpredictable. But we don't give up till we make it all the way back to the dock, because they do swim right past our dock all the time.
okay, yeah. So hang on a little bit longer. I want you to see when we pull into the docks, the sponge docks. There's a lot of good waterside restaurants, which is what, once I'm done with this live video, that's what I'm gonna go and film. I'm gonna walk into all these restaurants and try to get some good video. Not gonna order any food because that meal I had in lunch was good, I think, for the rest of the day. Here comes some birds flying. Oh, thanks, Dickerson, for that $3. Appreciate that.
Alright, something just caught the corner of my eye. Let's see. There's a shrimp boat out in front of us, the blue and white trawler, the Julianne. Something just came to the surface between us and that shrimp boat.
I see something.
In front of the Julianne?
Yeah, I saw it.
And there's some approaching the vessel too. Alright, there might be some dolphins out in front of the boat.
Yeah, they're looking for dolphins.
Sometimes if you don't see a dorsal fin, you might notice a fluke of this rise up. That would be the dolphins exhaling before they take a breath of air. There may be more than one dolphin in the vicinity. Dolphins on record may hold their breath for 7 minutes at a time and reach speeds up to 22 miles per hour in short spurts. So be looking all around the boat, but mostly in the front of the boat. Let's see if these dolphins want to come back up to the surface. Once I get a good way on which way these dolphins are traveling, yeah, I'll let you know where to look.
By the way, this restaurant here is one of the good seafood restaurants. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but we'll probably see the name here in a little bit. I think it's Rusty something.
Okay. So there's the Sundance that just came in, the white, the big boat that came up to the dock. There's an American flag out in front of us. You're looking just beneath the American flag. There you go. Let's hope they make a right-hand turn. If they do, I will be able to follow. Go to the left. Got some tight quarters. Where that pelican just took off from, we'll be looking out near the pelican.
Okay, I'm going to show what he's talking about. Here's a pelican coming.
I got a couple of dolphins out from the boat. We're going to chase them down, folks. There's no need to rush. If you're in the back of the boat, I'll attempt to get them towards the back of the boat here shortly.
Well, let's see if we can find some dolphins.
Right there.
Oh,
So
you see her?
The cars are
They're going straight, they're going straight.
Yeah, they're looking right.
They're going straight ahead. You see the fin popping out? The fin. Right there.
And we got a little bit of traffic.
They're going straight across.
There's some pelicans over
They're
there.
gonna be on my left-hand side of the boat. They're going to be, oh, look at that big slip, Pizza.
Oh,
Nice slip right there. No. Wait, port side of the boat, left-hand side. Let's try to avoid this side of the boat right here coming through.
Here's this a similar boat to what we're riding here, so you can see what we're riding. Hopefully that copyrighted music won't get me. Flag.
dolphin.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Coming up.
There is a dolphin here.
He's going straight over. He's going near the boat.
That's
I'll attempt to get
there is
There, two.
right there. Did you see that? There's dolphins right there.
Should be a couple of dolphins. Let me get past this boat right here. I'll get a better aim on it. Oh, come right for the boat. Yep, yeah, you want to be looking straight down. They'll swim right over the boat.
Right there. Look.
Alright, so Michael's saying it's possibly mom and baby dolphin. Baby dolphins, once born, are known as calves. They will stay with their mother for about 2 to 3 years of age until they completely learn how to hunt using their own abilities.
I don't see him.
You don't see him in water? Yeah.
No, I don't see him.
Looking all around the boat, they can be on any side.
Oh, there he is.
For that,
Still on the port side? Alright, also
Tim, was it Tim Lawson? I appreciate that. That super chat. Very nice of you.
Yeah, you're not surprised.
Very nice of you.
All by himself.
Oh, there's the dolphin. Hey, this is pretty good.
Let's go.
And those on the bow of the boat, look straight down. 'Cause a lot of times they'll start swimming back and forth beneath the bow.
Oh.
Yeah, they love.
There it is. You see, here we go. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh.
He's under the boat. Hey, he's on that
Did
side.
you all see that?
It almost serves just like a fingerprint does. It's got a unique shape or size. So they're my side of the boat.
Do you get dolphins in New Jersey, Dickerson
An
Designs?
aquarium comes out here and studies these mammals. They're getting ready to come up right here. Clearwater Marine Aquarium has names for every single dolphin in our area. So they're getting ready to come to the surface. They're about 10 yards out, 15 yards out. Okay,
Yeah.
let everybody know a little
Oh,
bit
thank you.
Now, dolphins do communicate using a form of sonar, which is known as echolocation. And that consists of pops, whistles, and clicks. They're coming right from the bottom of the boat. They come right under the boat again. So now there's a logic to a dolphin call. Look straight down. Swimming right here. Dolphins do communicate with sonar. It consists of pops, whistles, and clicks. So there's a logic to a dolphin call. They're highly curious. They do love the attention, and they're attracted to noise. So you want to pop, you want to whistle, you want to click, clap your hands. It might draw this dolphin right to you on the boat. Here with the GoPro, I'll try to get him to come back towards the bow again.
Oh, yeah.
Watch your head.
All right, they were approaching the vessel. They were coming right for the bow of the boat. So if they're looking straight down, they may swim back under the boat. Nope, they swam under already. Oh, there's one. Okay, there's still some right here on the bow of the boat. All right, there's more than 2 dolphins.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, she's fine. Yeah. She's good. Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's right, that is dolphins.
Wow, you guys are getting a good show here.
Facebook and TripAdvisor.
I'm going to have to find some way to download this from the video, put it in the real video.
A lot of times we'll be looking all over the place, and here they are.
Yeah, that one dolphin was doing like a little show for us.
Up until we make it to this bridge, I cannot continue under that bridge, folks. We don't have enough room. So let's see if we get one last nice view of the dolphin.
Oh, up there, to the right, look at him up there.
They're right there.
So if you do know any good dolphin calls, this is definitely the time to give it a shot. Yeah, this would be a time to practice that dolphin call. Are they straight down? Michael said they approach the vessel again. Okay, I'll keep them towards the back of the boat now. This will be for those of you in the back of the boat. I believe they're at the backstack.
They did it.
Yep. See them? That one even did tricks for us.
Oh, thank you, Tim Lawson.
Now,
I appreciate
we're
that.
going to continue on the bridge. This is the path that the manatees take.
Oh,
to end up
you're
in
in
the bayou
Navy,
as well.
yeah.
Yep, you
Hoorah.
go past that bridge, you end up in the Spring Bayou, which is a Craig Park, downtown Tarpon Springs. Y'all see him back there? Okay, I'll leave him back there for those of you in the back of the boat.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me. I was saying thank you, Tim, but I didn't have the mic in front of me. But anyway, yeah, thank you, Tim Lawson, for that. Sure appreciate that. I think that's the second super chat from you. So appreciate it. Yeah, he was talking about Craig Park. A lot of these parks, the second day of filming for Tarpon Springs, I'm going to really get all the parks, the trails, the bike trails. There's some really good parks here. There's Fred Howard Park that you take this little causeway to get out to. In fact, that's got the only beach. I think that's considered Tarpon Springs, Fred Howard Park, and it's got a beach out there. And then there's Craig Park. There's some really nice parks here that we're going to show on the video. And today I'm filming a lot of the sponge docks, but then there's kind of a downtown area aside from the sponge docks too that has a kind of a old railroad station looking building. And it's a good place to hang out.
Yeah.
Dolphin,
Get,
dolphin,
coming
dolphin.
right from the boat. Careful what you post on the internet.
We got dolphins. We got some
So it became 3 dolphins. Yeah, normally it takes 3 dolphins to tango. It's 2 males to a female. So they weren't towards the vessel. You have to be looking towards the front of the boat. Okay, now they're out in the distance. I want to go by them nice and slow. Yeah.
Let me try to bring the camera over there to what he's talking about.
They're getting closer to us. Coming right for the boat again. Straight down. Coming right for the boat like a torpedo.
There it is. You see that? See that right out there? Oh no, you're good. But thank you. That's nice of you. So this is the boat too. Yeah, she's doing good. I'll give you a little tour of the boat here. It's ADA accessible.
Yeah, I cannot go under that bridge.
So wheelchairs, you guys are good to go here. This is the back of the boat. All right.
I'm sorry.
Before you take off, who hasn't seen a dolphin? Ever seen a dolphin so far?
And there's the captain right there.
They may not have a schedule to keep, but unfortunately we sure do. Guys, give it up.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, oh, you're asking where? Yeah, yeah, Bella's here. I had her kind of trapped in the corner of the boat. I'll put her on video here shortly. There's gonna be a little bit of shaking while I pick up Bella. Yeah, and the thing about this cruise too, it's dog friendly. You're allowed to bring one dog per party. So if you're like with a party of 2 or 4 or whatever, that party can bring one dog along, and it doesn't have to be a service dog. So just so you know, this is a dog friendly cruise, which is one reason why I chose it. Although usually we don't have any issues with cruises because Bella being a service dog. But it did have that one on Anna Maria Island. But it ended up working to our advantage because we went on a better cruise. The fun boats, if you remember that. Yeah, if you do Anna Maria Island or Sarasota, Siesta Key, you got to do the fun boat tours. They're great. So, hey Dickerson. Yeah, let me get Bella here on camera. I'm gonna turn it around. There's Bella. Say hi, Bella. Say hi to YouTube. Yeah, she loves the wind in her face. It's the best thing. You like boat tours? Yeah. She loves that wind in her face. Hi, Rolf says hi. Dickerson says hi. Everybody says hi. You're the star of the show. Without you, nobody would never recognize me. The only reason why people know me is because of you. Yeah, I think about that. If I'm somewhere without Bella, nobody knows me from anyone. But with Bella, I end up a star. Actually, Bella is the star. I'm just a sidekick. Yeah, hey Julia says hi, Bella. Julia Tucker. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera back around. So, sorry this video is a little bit longer than I had planned on. I was thinking it would just take 10 minutes to go back into the Tarpon Springs sponge docks, but we ended up going around searching for dolphins. So, but we saw a lot of good dolphins there, so Yeah, there's a lot in nature here. What's that?
Put on a show.
Yeah. Say that again?
They put on a show.
Yeah, that's what. And what's your name?
Colton,
Colton. Where are you from, Colton?
Yulee, Florida.
Where?
Yulee, Florida.
Oh, what? Where in Florida?
Yulee.
Yulee. Oh, is that like the East Coast?
It's north.
I've been there. I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's northeast. Yeah, kind of near Jacksonville, right? Yeah. Yep. I think I did a wedding there. Hey, thanks, Dickerson. Yeah, my friend here who's from Yulee, Florida, which is just outside of Jacksonville. I think it's west of Jacksonville. I did a wedding there years ago.
Jacksonville.
North of Jacksonville?
North from Jacksonville.
It's great to have a special guest star on our videos. So this is a sponge docks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be docking shortly, so that's it. Have a seat. Obviously, they might go over too once we get to the dock. To secure the rope, secure that ramp, make sure it's all safe for everybody to disembark the boat. So how did everybody enjoy the trip with us today? Everybody enjoy themselves, have a good time? Now we do a little best in these trips to make informative as possible, take a little bit of our town, our fishing industries. Good stuff on an island, just some shopping and some wine. As long as you can use some green light, see it, better late than never. Coupons on there. You get 10% off of our Yanni's restaurant, free drink with every entree. You also get 10% off of our Spongerama Sponge Factory. If you want to buy sponges, some souvenirs.
Yes. So I'm going to try to clean up this video too, so you can rewatch it later. But it won't be. I'll take a lot of the long, boring parts out of it.
On behalf of Spongerama, myself, Cat Mike, thank you so much for joining us today. Enjoy your rest of your afternoon here in Tarpon Springs and have a safe ride home. Disembark the area.
So to the right here is Tarpon Springs. This is where you start seeing some of the restaurants, and some of the popular ones is Hella's. They got a big bakery that we ate there this morning. We'll show you. There's Odyssey cruises. I think they're very similar to this cruise I'm on. I'm on Spongerama. But the Sponge Docks area, part of Tarpon Springs, it's easily walkable. You can easily walk from one end to the other. It's not terribly large.
Yeah, the word limani means port in Greek. Yes, that's the port.
I should be on the other side of the boat.
Main road, some of you might have trouble pronouncing. In English it's dodecanese, but in Greek it's dodecanisa. So
Dodecanese.
Nisa is islands. Most of the Greeks in this area come from the 12 islands of Greece, where they produce a lot of sponge divers. And Michael and I families are from Kalinos, which is an island part of 12 islands. Roads will be our capital islands. It's the southeastern Aegean.
I just want to point out one thing. Way over there is Captain, I think it's Captain John's. That's definitely one restaurant we're going to show. That's on the Holiday side of the Anclote River, but that's a very popular place to eat right on the water side. And they have a tiki bar, which is right in front of it. You can see it way over there. So that's another good place to eat. But this is the docks where this boat docks at. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to close out this video. Tomorrow we're going to hit a spring training game between the Blue Jays and the Orioles in Dunedin. So I'm going to focus on Dunedin tomorrow. And then Thursday may do Honeymoon Island, and that will be another cruise. And then Friday we'll probably come back and do the parks of Tarpon Springs area. So 4 days in Dunedin and Tarpon Springs. Again, it's going to be either one or two videos, and it's probably going to post not this weekend, But next weekend, if I can get it done before the weekend, late next week, I'm going to do it because I got a lot of videos to edit that I want to get up online, including the continuation of our Highway A1A series. You know, because I shot Broward County, Fort Lauderdale, and Palm Beach County, and those have been shot. I just got to edit it. So at some point, I'm going to try to get those videos online. But while the weather is so good in Florida, I want to be shooting here. So, what's that?
I saw a spring training game yesterday.
Yeah, spring training is here for another couple of weeks, and even if you don't care about baseball, it's just a good atmosphere. So, anyways, I'm going to close this video out. Again, thank you so much, Tim and Dickerson, for your super chats. I so much appreciate it, and I'll edit this video as soon as I can, maybe even in an hour or two, and try to clean it up so you can rewatch it, only a shorter version of it. All right, so thank you. God bless you.
Now, if you do have any sand on your feet or you like to rinse your gear off,